right, so thank you guys for tuning in to Change Your Trajectory with Londa A. I am very excited about this video, okay? I'm very excited because a lot of us don't know. We don't know how to make a shift. We don't know how to make a change in our life, something that can really, really open up some doors, for us to go to the next level. Some of us, we don't know how to do it. We mention to ourselves over and over again, it's time to make a change. Is that familiar? That's very familiar to me, okay? So we mention to ourselves over and over again, I need to make a change. I need to make a change. So what usually pushes us to make those changes is we have this urge to gain something. We have this urge to gain something, and that something is usually what you need to enhance, broaden, expand, or change the way you view yourself, your life, and others. Okay? So, how do we do that? How do we get there? How do we get to that place where we can just get to this thing that is going to really create this great shift in our lives, okay? So how do we set ourselves on the road of change, okay? What is the first thing that we do to make change? I'm going to start by giving you a moment to think on that. I want you to just take a moment to think on it. Think on it. How do you think you can place yourself on the road of change? All right. So, if you weren't able to think about it, then I'll just give you a perfect example. You're driving down this street, right? So you're driving and driving and driving. Then you realize that the lane you're in is going to end, right? You know how we need to hurry up and change lanes or merge into the next lane because the lane that we're in is going to end. So you realize that. And so you're thinking to yourself, I need to change lanes. I need to make a change. So you sit there, you look at your side view mirror, you check in, your side view mirror to make sure no cars are coming so you can go ahead and make that change. All right? So you're checking to see if the coast is clear before you make that change. Right? So, coast becomes clear and you make that change. I don't know if you all were following me on that. So you make that change and you're on to your destination. I hope I was able to paint a good picture for you, okay? Because I'm going to tell you that in order for you to take the first step of change, you have to first realize your reality. You first have to realize your circumstances, okay? In order to take this first step in changing your life, you are going to have to come to a stop and come to terms with your reality, okay? Come to terms with your reality and just be open. Be open to really see what you're working with, okay? Because guess what? Put it like this. We don't usually spend money or make any type of agreements without first knowing what's in your bank account, or if you have the time or energy to invest into a person, to a thing, to an event, or whatever. We don't make those choices without first sitting down saying, hey, you know what? I got this amount of money in my bank account. I can go and spend this. Or I got this time on my calendar so I can commit to this, okay? We don't make those decisions without first realizing what we have to work with. So in order for you to change, you need to realize what you have to work with, okay? Come to grips with your reality. It may not look good, but here's what you have to do. You have to listen